EGM Network.
This is an Evergreen Media Network production. And now, it's time to put you on the spot with EGM.
Hello and welcome to EGM. I'm Jesse Krisky. This is On the Spot with EGM, and I thank you for joining us today to talk about the Parent Academy, or Wes Samons and Kelly Williams. Hey, Wes, how are you?
I'm good, Jesse. How are you doing?
Good, good. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, good morning. All right, the Parent Academy. What is the Parent Academy? Let's start there.
Sure, that sounds good. So basically, we're looking at a one-day workshop for parents in our community and caregivers to learn more about different topics that may be relevant to helping them to help their children thrive and become successful adults. So we're really excited about this. It's something that came out of the Thrive Coalition. So there's a lot of collaboration in our community on this event, and the Sheriff's Department is involved, the school district is involved in helping with the planning, and we're just really excited about it.
All right, so this is a one-time event to help parents?
It is. This is the first one. This is the first time we've done this. We're hoping that it's successful, and there's a need that that parents identify and they feel like it's beneficial. And hopefully we can make it an annual event, if not, a couple of times a year.
All right, great. Now, this particular event is this Saturday, March 1st, 8:30 a.m. at Gifford Middle School. Where did you come up with the idea for the Parent Academy? And that's for either one of you.
I think that's a good question for Kelly.
All right, Kelly.
Yeah.
So the idea for Parent Academy is really understanding that it takes a village to raise a child. So we understand as providers in our community, both Wes and myself, that it takes more than just parents in order to help a child be successful in being resilient and working through challenges. And so when we partnered up with the Thrive Coalition in our family subgroup, it was really identified that there is maybe a lack of resources that are targeted to parents and caregivers specifically. So we do a lot of resource building for kids. We have a lot of programs in the community for adults, but we don't have a specific program targeted for parents and caregivers to really build their toolkit of resources. And so that is how Parent Academy came to be. It was really exciting to have an opportunity to reach out to other partners within the community, kind of like Wes had just said, and they were really excited to get involved. And so it was great. We have 10 subject matter experts in whose work really focuses on helping children and youth as they develop. And so we're really excited to be able to partner with those agencies and the speakers to be able to bring valuable resources to parents and caregivers in our community. Okay,
great. So what will parents learn specifically? How to become better parents. So that's the overview. What specifically are we going to pick up as a parent here?
My goal is that parents leave with resources, that they leave with tangible coping strategies, that they leave being able to feel more confident in supporting their child's emotional well-being, physical well-being. So the speakers that we have are a variety of professionals in our community. So we have, for example, a nutritionist. We have somebody who is talking about building resiliency factors in children and youth. There is somebody talking about parent-child communication. So we were very intentional about choosing a variety of topics that would attract a large amount of parents, because whether you are going to attend a group on little learners, right? So if you have a smaller child, or if you perhaps have a middle schooler who's transitioning to high school and even thinking about what is going to happen after that. For example, we have somebody from the Take Stock in Children program through the IRSC Foundation, just being able to talk about what resources might be available to them. So regardless of what your child's developmental age is, we have resources for you.
That's good. That's good. That's important, because your needs as a parent of a 5-year-old are much different than your needs as a parent of a 15-year-old, so to speak.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so the conversations are going to be totally different. So this The Parent Academy, it sounds like you're going to cover all kinds of bases here for whether you have a 5-year-old or a 15-year-old, right?
That is definitely what our hope is. So being able to attract parents and caregivers regardless of the age. And within our topics, our presenters are going to be able to share information. So, for example, in the topic of parent-child communication with a 4-year-old looks a little bit different than a 17-year-old,
Sure.
right? And so being able to help parents try to navigate what that might look like.
Yeah, definitely. And 17-year-olds and teenagers, they can manipulate parents in a different way that, and 4-year-olds can too in their own way. And so this is a good way to kind of learn how to deal with that, because I have a hard time as a parent. I have a hard time bringing up a certain subject. I know I want to talk about these things, but how do I bring that up with my kid? I don't know. So this would be a great thing for me.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's the whole goal right there. Like, that's a great example you brought up, Jesse, is what you just said is something that I think all parents experience at some point. And so just helping, like Kelly said, to add tools to the toolbox is what we're looking to do. And, you know, there's basically 4 opportunities to hear the 10 speakers. So if someone comes and they're like, oh, I wanted to hear this person, but they're talking at the same time as someone else, we're going to have available the handouts of each speaker's, basically their PowerPoint.
Okay.
So any parent that attends will have the opportunity to have at least that that tangible handout of every talk that's given by all of the experts there. So if they can't hear someone that they want to hear, they can at least have the handout.
So if you miss somebody, yeah, you'll at least get the notes.
That's right.
And you can go over those. Now, the event is 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. So it sounds like you can kind of walk in a little late and you're not going to miss too much because you can get those notes, right?
Right. And we're going to, so basically 8:30 to 9 will be kind of we'll have breakfast that will be provided. So we're going to have, handheld breakfast, muffins, pastries, things like that. Mm-hmm. And then we'll get started at 9, and then we'll have 2 sessions, and then we'll have a break, a half-hour break, where we'll also have 16 of our community providers there with tables with their information. So that break in between will give the parents a chance to sample what resources are in the community, so they can walk to the tables and see what's out there and talk to the different organizations that may not have an expert talking on that day, but they're there to be available and to show the parents what's in our community. And then after that, there'll be the second half of the talks. So it's a jam-packed day, but we're trying to get a lot in a short period of time. But we're hopeful and excited that it's going to go over well.
I think it will, absolutely. That's the Parent Academy. It's this Saturday, March 1st, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Gifford Middle School. Now, are you encouraging parents to bring their children, or are you encouraging parents to leave the kids at home? This is only for the parents.
One of the things that we discussed during the planning stages is that we'd really like to allow parents to focus on their learning opportunities. Mm-hmm. And so for this event, we are encouraging parents to be able to find, alternative arrangements for their children so that they are able to attend and fully be able to participate and kind of immerse themselves in the learning experience without distractions. I don't want to say that in a bad way. Mm-hmm. But I think that we all know what that is like, right? Absolutely. Being able to, as a parent and a caregiver, oftentimes you are split into a lot of different directions. And so we're really hoping that for the participants who join us on Saturday, that they're able to kind of hone in on just being able to be themselves, right, as they function as a parent and caregiver, but really being able to soak up the information that we're able to provide.
And I know we're short on time here, but we would be remiss if we didn't mention that we do have free giveaway raffle prizes. So we want to thank McKee Gardens, Environmental Learning Center. There was a couple other ones.
United Way.
Yeah. So we have 3 or 4 different, very nice family-oriented raffle prizes that will be given away. We'll do a drawing at the end so that they can, some lucky people are going to win some fantastic prizes.
That's awesome. That's great. And you're going to learn how to be a better parent. This is the Parent Academy, March 1st, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Gifford Middle School. Admission is
Free.
free. And you can learn all about it right there at that website, Parent Academy IRC. And I think we'll post the link to the website in the description of this video here. And so that's Parent Academy. I'm sure if you go ahead and Google it, you'll find Parent Academy Gifford Middle School online.
We hope so.
Yeah, I think so. All right, so that's the Parent Academy. That's this Saturday, and March 1st. Attendance admission is free. Gifford Middle School. Is there anything else we need to discuss before we leave here?
I don't think so. We just really hope that these resources will be valuable for you as a parent and a caregiver. We know that the job is tough, and so we just want to help support you so that you are able to support your child.
It is difficult. It's difficult sometimes to raise some of these topics with your children, but at the Parent Academy, you're going to learn how to do it.
Right.
All right. Kelly Williams, Wes Samons, thank you very much for being on the spot today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jesse.
All right, and thanks for watching and listening to On the Spot with EGM. I'm Jesse Krisky. Until next time, take care.